Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Devon Winters reconnects. Over with Kane, he meets up with Devon. The recently returned tycoon will try to make amends with the music label owner. However, when Devon feels that someone is a schemer, especially when his loved ones are affected, he can be cold and unforgiving. Devon might even tell Kane instead of talking empty words, to prove it with his actions. Devon Winters is about to find himself at the emotional center of the young and the restless once again as he steps into a storyline that promises to blend heart, nostalgia, and shocking revelations. Fans of the long-running CBS soap know that Devon's journey has always been one filled with love, loss, and the struggle to find balance between his personal and professional life. But this time, the upcoming Y&R episodes are giving Devon something that's both unexpected and deeply moving, a chance to reconnect. Whether it's a reconnection with his roots, with a lost relationship, or with a part of himself that's been buried beneath years of grief and ambition, Devon's story is about to remind viewers why he's one of Genoa City's most compelling and complex characters. From the moment Devon Winters arrived in town as Neil and Drew's adopted son, his journey has been one of constant evolution. He's endured heartbreak after heartbreak, losing loved ones like Hillary Curtis, fighting through guilt, finding new love with Amanda Sinclair, and learning to navigate the complicated business dynamics of Chancellor Winters. Through it all, Devon's core has remained the same, a man who leads with his heart but struggles with control. His reconnection arc is expected to challenge both sides of his personality, his emotional vulnerability and his fierce independence. In recent months, Devon has been caught between work stress and family drama. His relationship with Abby Newman has been steady, but like all Genoa City couples, stability rarely lasts long. Rumors have been swirling that Devon will soon be forced to confront feelings he thought he'd buried long ago. Whether it's through a familiar face returning to town or a moment that sparks memories of his past, Devon's world is about to shift. Y&R insiders hint that his reconnection may begin unexpectedly, perhaps during a quiet evening at the Chancellor Mansion or a reflective moment at Hamilton Winters. Something triggers Devon to look back on everything he's been through, and that reflection leads him to reach out to someone or something that represents unfinished business. The emotional power of Devon's story lies in his deep ties to his family. The Winters family has always represented the heart and soul of Genoa City, and Devon's scenes with Nate, Lily, and their extended circle often serve as the emotional glue of the show. However, recent conflicts have strained those bonds. Devon and Nate's professional rivalry has softened, but there's still an undercurrent of mistrust. Meanwhile, Lily's relationship with Billy has taken some rocky turns, leaving her preoccupied. In the midst of all this, Devon begins to feel isolated, like the legacy he's been protecting is slipping away from him. It's in this emotional gap that his reconnection begins to take shape. Many longtime Y&R fans speculate that this arc might involve a powerful link to Hillary Curtis, the great love of Devon's life. Even years after her death, Hillary's presence lingers. Her twin sister Amanda may have moved on, but Devon has never truly healed from losing Hillary. What if something, perhaps a letter, an old recording, or an unexpected reminder, reopens that chapter? It wouldn't be the first time the show used Devon's past as an emotional anchor to fuel present-day drama. The idea of Devon reconnecting with Hillary's memory, not in a haunting or supernatural way but through self-discovery, could be a poignant way for him to find closure. But there's another angle that's gaining traction among viewers, the possibility that Devon's reconnection could be tied to family. For months, subtle hints have been dropped about his roots, his biological father, Tucker McCall, and their complicated bond. Tucker has always walked the line between mentor and manipulator, and Devon's trust in him has been tested time and again. But despite their differences, there's still love there. Perhaps Devon's reconnection means mending fences with Tucker, who seems to be undergoing a transformation of his own. The idea of father and son finding common ground could provide rich, emotional storytelling, especially if Tucker's intentions are genuine this time. Then there's the Chancellor side of Devon's life. Catherine Chancellor's legacy remains a guiding force for him, and with Jill Abbott back in the picture more frequently, fans could see Devon reconnect with the family matriarch's vision for the company. Jill and Devon have always had a unique relationship, equal parts respect and rivalry. With all the corporate upheaval at Chancellor Winters, Jill's advice might push Devon to see things in a new light. Perhaps his reconnection is less about the past and more about the future, rediscovering why he got into business in the first place and what truly matters beyond profit and power. Abby Newman also plays a significant role in this upcoming emotional turn. She's been Devon's rock for quite some time, offering love and stability after years of turmoil. But even the strongest relationships face tests, and if Devon begins to look inward or backward, Abby might find herself questioning where she fits into his life. Their connection has always been built on trust and mutual respect, but Abby knows Devon's past casts a long shadow. If he begins reconnecting with someone or something that reminds him of Hillary, how will that affect their dynamic? Could Abby's patience finally reach its limit? Another interesting thread could come from Devon's role as a father. His son Dominic has been a bright spot in his life, grounding him in ways he never expected. Parenthood has given Devon perspective, but it's also made him reflect on his own childhood, his adoption, his complicated family tree, and the legacy he'll leave behind. It's entirely possible that Devon's reconnection could stem from his desire to understand his past for the sake of his son's future. By embracing the pain and beauty of where he came from, he might find a new sense of peace and direction. Behind the scenes, Bryton James continues to deliver some of Y&R's most layered performances, bringing quiet intensity and emotional authenticity to every scene. His portrayal of Devon's inner conflict, his tendency to bottle up emotions until they spill over, has earned him praise from critics and fans alike. This upcoming storyline is tailor-made for him to shine once again. If the writers handle it right, Devon's reconnection arc could become one of the most memorable in recent Y&R history, a blend of romance, reflection, and redemption. As with all things in Genoa City, however, peace never lasts long. Even as Devon begins to heal, new challenges are likely to emerge. If Tucker McCall or Jill Abbott sees Devon's introspection as a weakness, they might exploit it. If Abby feels neglected, it could open the door for misunderstandings or even temptation. And if Hillary's memory reawakens old feelings, that could send ripples through every corner of Devon's life. The stakes are high, not just for his career or his relationships, but for his sense of self. What makes Devon Winters such a powerful character is his resilience. No matter how many times he's been knocked down, he always finds a way to rise again. His reconnection journey is less about finding someone else and more about finding himself, remembering the man he once was and embracing the one he's become. It's a story of growth, forgiveness, and rediscovery, told through the lens of love, legacy, and loyalty. In the weeks ahead, fans can expect emotionally charged scenes that bring together many familiar faces from Devon's past. There will be quiet moments of reflection, passionate confrontations, and unexpected reunions that tug at the heartstrings. Whether he's reconnecting with family, lost love, or forgotten dreams, one thing is certain. Devon Winters' journey will remind the young and the restless viewers why the Winters family remains one of the most beloved in soap history. As the storyline unfolds, the central question will be this: can Devon truly move forward without first revisiting where he came from? For a man who's built his life on control and stability, the act of reconnection might just be the most unpredictable thing he's ever done. And in true Genoa City fashion, that unpredictability will lead to shocking twists, emotional revelations, and perhaps even a few long overdue second chances. In the end, Devon's story isn't just about business or romance. It's about identity. It's about what happens when a man who's lost so much finally allows himself to look back, not with regret, but with gratitude and strength. As he opens the door to reconnection, he may just discover that the missing pieces of his heart have been waiting for him all along. For Devon Winters, this is more than a storyline. It's a rebirth, and fans are about to witness one of Y&R's most heartfelt transformations yet.